So I did actually shoot an intro yesterday when I was with Abby and we did the shoot, but I forgot to turn my microphone on. So I'm going to have to do a re-intro right now, which is kind of what this is. And basically this is my video on how to shoot neon portraits, and let's get straight into it. So obviously you're going to need to have UV paint to actually be able to do this shoot. Really good to get some different variety of colours, and obviously the most vivid colours are the best. So obviously pinks, oranges, yellows, greens are really good colours to try out. Obviously you're also going to need paint brushes. Try and get a couple of different sizes. So obviously you've got big brushes for big strokes that you're going to be doing, so you can define and get it all over the face. Also smaller brushes for like little detail shots, so you can just flick it and you can get little tiny spots all around the face. And obviously if you want to get like a really big surface area, you can put a bit of paint on a sponge, get it a bit damp and wet, and then just wipe it all across. And obviously I'm going to be using a UV torch to show the actual UV paint on the face. You can also get lamps, which are quite big. You can get stripes, you can get all different types of things that show UV, but basically get anything that shows UV. Like this is a little LED torch that I got online, and it's very effective. So you're obviously going to have someone to help you out and actually put the UV paint on and basically be your model. So you maybe grab a family member or just a friend to help you out with that. And also if you do know anyone who's good at makeup, just get them to maybe come and help you out with the shoot as well. So I use my Canon 7D with my 50mm 1.8 lens on top of that. Basically what's really good about this camera is that it shoots in RAW, so that means when I go and edit it in Photoshop and Lightroom afterwards, it's really easier to bring out the colours a lot more. So for location, all I'm doing it in is my bedroom. I basically blacked out the curtains so you can't actually see any light from outside in. I've set up a little light and I've basically moved everything out the way so you've got enough room to just play about. Obviously most of the shots are going to be tight up, so if you have a look at Abby you can see like it's all going to be like that kind of framing, so you don't need to go to any like exterior locations. Just nice lighting is all you need basically for the shoot. In terms of lighting for the shoot, all we had was one little soft box which basically was just backlighting Abby. Brightened up the highlights on the back of her so you can see it's really bright on the right hand side. But on the front, it's quite nice and dark and shadowy, so which means that when you put the paint on that side and you use a UV torch like this one here, it actually lights up a little bit more rather than the back side because it's not as contrasting on the right. So basically all that matters is that as long as you've got the UV light and shadow and it's darker, whatever you're painting, it's good to go. Because if you shine a torch on a bright thing, it's not going to show up as effectively. So you actually need a UV torch for this because you can't actually get the lights to brighten up as much as what you see on Instagram unless you actually have a UV torch, which is a common misconception. People think you just put it on the face and it's like glow in the dark, but it's UV. So basically it means your UV torch that needs to shine on it to actually make it reactive. So for this time, I've basically done a white background and then painted pink love on the side of her face. Obviously, when you illuminate it, it looks absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna get some shots now and see how that looks. So another little tip that I'm going to give you guys is just try and be creative as possible. Like you can actually have an infinite amount of possibilities of this, like different words, different logos, different places on the body. Like you can actually try out so many different things. And I think at the moment, neon paint photography is just so underrated in the photography field. So I'm also going to link underneath a 15% discount code of where you can get some neon paint from. And yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out my other videos, subscribe, look at Abby on Instagram. She's going to be an up-and-coming model soon. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!